Welcome to the Beer Saki Festival. I'm Aya Ibarra. I'm the program director for Japan Society, the local charity here that's benefiting from the festival. And the hot topic for tonight is the passing of Michael Jackson, a true music legend and the Prince, forever. I think he's a person that influenced everybody, so from my parents to the kids that I taught when I was a high school teacher, and I think that's really unique.
I'm Marty, and I bought my first cassette, and it was a Thriller album, and it was a long time ago, but yeah, I really like Michael Jackson. He certainly was a thing at the time.
Michael Jackson is like about a month older than I am. He's 50, I'm gonna be 50, and I grew up with Michael Jackson. I mean, I started with the Jacksons when there was all of them together, and they were amazing. I saw the Jacksons in Toronto, Canada when we lived there, and it absolutely blew me away. And he's had his ups and downs, but he absolutely really is king of pop. The music stands and speaks for itself, and always will, no matter what his history has been. And now I hope that the crazy history part just goes away, and people just remember all the really amazing music that really changed things in this country and the whole world. Honestly, he's an international change artist when it comes to music. That's a dopey line. We don't have to use that, but he really is that significant to everything that goes on here.
Completely devastating. I grew up in the time of Thriller and Michael Jackson and Beat It, Big as Life. You know, he had some rough spots in his life, but I'll always remember the great music that he provided. And still to this day, when you go out to a club and Billie Jean or Beat It comes on, it just, the whole crowd takes off. It's an incredible experience.
I'm DJ Psole here at Arterra in Del Mar, California, and my reaction to Michael's, like most people in the world, is sad. It's tragic, and he's simply the greatest at what he does. He's the greatest pop performer, pop artist on the planet ever, past, present, and future, in my honest opinion.
What's your favorite song?
Billie Jean. I go with Billie Jean, but I mean, yeah, Billie Jean.
And I noticed that you're playing his music now.
Right. Yeah. I'll try to put on about 10 or 15 of his tracks, which is more excessive than I usually do. Every time I DJ, I do play a good amount of Michael Jackson, so just because he's simply, everybody knows his music, everybody knows his lyrics, and yeah. But I'll go overboard tonight.
Hi, I'm Allyn with KIFM Smooth Jazz 98.1. My first memory I think of when I think of Michael Jackson was the video Thriller. I remember I was a little kid and thought it was pretty freaky, the whole intro with Vincent Price and his creepy voice and that laugh, and then going into Michael Jackson and the whole kind of movie video scheme he was going with. Really made an impression on me, just the dancing and just the scary outfits.
My name is Brigette, and I just heard that Michael Jackson passed today, and he lived an absolutely amazing life. He inspired so many people, including myself, with his music, his positive vibrations, his hope, his relentless energy, and just amazing resources. I'm just blessed that he's here on this planet, sharing who he is and being true to himself.
I feel sorry because I think that he never had a childhood. So as affluent as it was and as mind-blowing as it was, still never had a chance to grow up and I guess associate with other kids, with the family kids and press agents and all the craziness. So it wasn't a normal lifestyle, it wasn't a normal life.
Passing of Michael Jackson was a total surprise, it's a shock. And this reminds me, back in the early 80s, I had this 8-track tape of Off the Wall. It was my favorite.
Great entertainer, a great musician. I grew up watching the Jackson 5, so he'll be definitely missed by everybody. As a matter of fact, all our motorcycle club tomorrow, we're all gonna just wear one glove all day in remembrance of Michael.
My memory of Michael Jackson? The first thing I remember is that moonwalk. I mean, there were so many things, but the first thing that pops to my mind is the moonwalk, because I used to try to imitate that all the time in dance class. So it's very sad. It's such a sad passing. He's truly a legend, and I just can't believe it, you know, it's shocking.
Are the radio stations going to be doing anything special for Michael Jackson?
Right now, KyXy 96.5 is running a tribute to Michael Jackson this evening till 9 p.m. But you know, everything's splashed all over our webpage. I mean, it's really big news, really important to both stations. So throughout the week, we'll probably be running little features and songs by him.
Do you have any idea about how the San Diego is dealing with it? I'm sure you hear a lot of the listeners. Have you heard anything about that?
Yeah, I mean, people have been calling in and emailing and just, you know, giving their thoughts, exactly what, you know, I was just doing, but mentioning the first time they heard a Michael Jackson song, just his performances and when they saw him. I think one listener even called in and talked about how she went to school with him in high school or something. It was pretty crazy. So, yeah, San Diego's definitely affected by his passing.
Today, I think, like everybody else, really shocked and very saddened. A big part of my youth was listening to his music, growing up through high school, and was really looking forward to a successful comeback. It's just very sad that had to be truncated.
Man, what a loss. Michael Jackson have inspired us all over the world. I'm from Jamaica and I've grown up listening to Michael Jackson music, and man, we're gonna miss the guy. He's done a lot of great things for music. And I think even the youths that are coming now that do not know Michael Jackson or not his era, it will still be inspired by him. It's a great loss for all of us, and I think his music will live on, and I hope he keep inspiring people, and he was the man.
Makes me sad. I feel like there's two Michaels, the Michael we grew up with and the Michael in later days, and I'm sad. It's a part of my history and a part of a lot of people's history.
A pretty sad day today, you know, hearing about Michael Jackson passing, but you know, he's a great, true pioneer, and you know, from inventing the moonwalk to, you know, the videos that he did, he'll always be remembered. You know, even though he's not going to be here, we can still listen to his music, which is timeless. We could always play it, and you know, and just remember everything about him and who he is, just, you know, from listening to his music. So just feel pretty good about that, you know. Just I'm really, you know, every time I heard that he was going to be on an award show, I made sure to watch, because it was great to see him perform despite everything that was going on, you know, with him, his condition and everything. So it's just, you know, it's a pretty sad day, but you know, we can still celebrate, you know, Michael Jackson. Thank you.
Growing up as a child, I was a fan of Thriller and that whole era, so he will be greatly missed.
Hi, I'm KyXy with TheAgencySanDiego from ABC's The Mole. And today's recent events of Michael Jackson's death leaving us, you know, if you get past all the hype, if you get past all the scandal, if you get past everything else, this was an incredibly talented man who gave the world the gift of music. Now, that's something that's undeniable. And also, I read today that he gave Paul McCartney back the rights to Beatles music in his will, which is amazing. So there's a little redemption no matter what you believe about the man, and he's going to be missed dearly.
Hi, this is Cordea from TheAgencySanDiego, and Michael Jackson, what can you say about him? Man, he is bad and a thriller, and I love him. I love him all my life. I mean, he really knows how to catch his crowd and catch an audience and really make them feel passionate about love, life, and everything. And so regardless of what has happened in his life and what has gone on, he is the man. And he will always be the man in the pop. He's the king of pop, and he's awesome. So Michael Jackson, here's to you. Salute.
Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who thinks that I am the one.
Pretty surprising. I mean, I knew he was preparing for concert, and he was training, but yeah, pretty surprising.
I grew up with him in the mid-'80s, so I'm 35, so I grew up, I had a zipper jacket and everything.
You know, I just try to remember the heyday of Michael Jackson in the 80s when I was in middle school, and not kind of the crazy stuff that happened after that.